Good morning, lawyers. This is Sid Pedinti. I know you were waiting for some information on how you can apply for free grants and how this entire process works for lawyers. So I went ahead and created a very simple four-slide deck that I can walk you through to help you understand how I've been not only getting funded with free grants, these are not loans, but absolutely free grants that are given to your organization for you to not only share your knowledge and share your expertise, but help people and point them in the right direction. So, the first step in this entire process is to start a legal education center. Now, this applies to individuals working really in any state or even almost any country. I've used this concept across 52 different niches across the globe, and it works just the same for lawyers. And so the first step is to create a legal education center in your state and get that approved by the IRS as an educational and philanthropic organization. That's how you structure it. The second thing is to create an educational website, a legal educational website where you can host courses, programs, trainings, workshops, or even initial educational calls, helping your potential customers getting the answers they need, answering questions, and sharing resources. And that's how I do all my free consultations. I don't do those through my law firm, rather through my educational site. And at least in that respect, you're getting the free funding to do just that. So it's recognized, and at the end of the year, what I do is I calculate the number of free consultations that I've done, and that in fact is a donation of my time to the nonprofit organization for the public benefit. So rather than just talking to clients who are calling us to my law firm to hire me or hire one of my partners, we do all of this through the educational site. And in that respect, listen, you have grants to fund this entire process. And when I'm talking about grants, I'm talking about grants from tech companies, not government loans. Okay, these are not loans that you have to return. These are absolutely free grants that are given to your legal educational organization for you to share your knowledge and help people take the right decisions. And so once you're funded, you can use those grants towards advertising your educational content. Again, this whole thing is structured as a nonprofit educational and philanthropic organization in your particular legal niche. And as long as it's legal and it furthers your educational mission, you can promote courses, programs, masterminds, memberships, services, products, apps, donations, events, or even host training workshops. So if you're involved in any of these particular type of delivery and conversion mechanisms, this model works great. Now, I know this is the big question everyone's wondering. How do I get grants? Where are these grants given? So, grants for lawyers is a concept I came up with where you can educate people, share knowledge, and empower others. And the organizations that I work with almost on a daily basis to get clients their grants, and this applies for lawyers, and these are all the ones that fund my operations right now, are Google, who give 120 grand a year, Amazon, 200 grand a year, Walmart, Facebook, small business grants, LinkedIn, Oracle, and hundreds of other tech companies. All organizations support nonprofit educational organizations because for them, it's a donation to reduce their taxes. And at the same time, it builds goodwill, it boosts philanthropy, and it looks good for them giving money to nonprofit organizations. So, what if you can structure your legal education nonprofit organization in a manner, in a very specific manner, so that you can receive this funding? And so, this is how the timeline looks. The first step is to understand once you get funded, you have free ads from Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, Amazon, absolutely free ads to attract your ideal customers. The second step is to understand how you can convert and deliver them and to them. And the way to do that is again using the grants. You get the free traffic, qualified and targeted through these platforms. You use your educational content and courses and knowledge to educate someone. Listen, as an attorney, anyway, the first call generally, or the first two calls, are focused on how your knowledge can benefit your potential customers. So That's the process on how this works. And finally, if you do a good job in educating them and helping them understand the value that you provide and the different processes or systems or laws around what you practice and that applies to them, chances are they may come back and hire you. Just like a free consultation. You do a good job, they'll come back and hire you. So this process is no different. All we're doing is separating them into different steps, into different segments so that you get recognition and you have the ability to get funding. So you help them take the next steps. You deliver through your for-profit law firm if they hire you, or if you can't help them, maybe you can point them in the right direction to somebody else, some of the law firms or partners. And lastly, that's where you can deliver if they do hire you. So my friends, this is how grants for lawyers, a concept that I created and tested not only from a law firm, but I've been helping others create this as well, works. And I hope you use this particular model to find out whether you can advance forward with free funding. I hope this helps. Good luck.